because it's kind of it's their choice to come here, and the reason why it's so popular is because I'm not seen as a member. There's one particular example. There's a girl in year 12 at the moment who's sort of struggling quite a lot with the jump up from GCSE, and she feels kind of like she'd be wasting teachers' time if she went to see a teacher, whereas she knows that I'm here and I'm free those 3 days a week, so she can come here whenever she wants during those 3 days and just work with me, and it's a bit more sort of informal than setting up a specific time with a teacher. Remembering sort of all the techniques from sort of the AS sort of topics, and sort of trying to refresh my memory of how to do them, because there's some bits which a bit rust. I know for a fact there are other people who are sort of stronger mathematicians who have done A-level further maths rather than just AS.
Right.
But I think it is more to do with the fact of having someone who's approachable and someone who's going to be reliable, going to be there on time, and going to sort of is quite happy to sort of go through from the basic steps and work through with someone and adopt the kind of the methods depending on the individual. So I think that's probably what the main things they look for. It's generally just sort of communication, so you can see when someone's not quite, they're sort of saying, oh yeah, I get it, but you can see that they're kind of a bit sort of holding back, refraining, and sort of say, yeah, okay, right, so do you get this? Do you get the step before that? We'll work that. There was one boy who was, again, a year 12 student. He was very kind of, he'd have a sheet for homework, and I'd sort of go through the first question right the way through. Have you got any idea how to do this? No, can't do any of it, haven't got a clue. He was really struggling, but then sort of slowly we worked through, and he began to sort of pick up, he already kind of knew the skills. It was more of a confidence problem, where he, as soon as I said, so how about you try this, it's like, oh yeah, I know how to do that now. Excellent. And so by practicing, he managed to sort of expect sort of what the sort of understand what the question's asking and understand what he needs to use. So that was quite a nice one, because his sort of the teachers in the lessons, they do sort of these open book tests to see how they're sort of progressing, and he started off from getting used to going up to sort of working with sort of the students who are especially AS level students, year 12 students who have struggled to meet the sort of demands of A level compared to GCSE. So I have a few students who I have sort of one lesson a week, one lesson a fortnight, just sort of going through with them, and that is a one-on-one lesson where it'll just be for the whole hour, and just seeing the improvement that can be made just through that, and just seeing their sort of test scores improving. I always start through just sort of trying to explain, showing them how I'd work through the question, and just showing them the individual steps, and if they still don't understand, then I'll sort of rethink and sort of, right, okay, so how do we think about this another way? How can I show you another way? Trying to find a sort of method which fits there. I think it's probably a bit of a combination, because I'm here a lot. They get used to me, so they're confident around me, and they're happy to say, I can't do it, or panic. And I'm capable of doing it, but last year I sort of just panicked when it got near the exams, so I'd be in here quite a lot, just sort of working, doing my own work, but then knowing he was there, so if I got stuck on a question, just go and ask him. And I've had quite a lot of good maths teachers, but the best ones are always really enthusiastic about the subject, really sort of very keen, and the enthusiasm rubs off on the student very easily, and sort of patience as well, having the time to sort of work.